everyone, it's Abby from Pictour, and I'm a photographer and guide in Japan. And this is the Nara Guide. Today, I'll be giving all the info on the best places to go, how to get around, history that you wouldn't otherwise know, and of course, answers to all your big questions, such as why are there so many deer here in the first place? And is Nara really that different from Kyoto? All right, let's dive in. All right, so I just arrived to Kintetsu Nara Station, and literally right outside is the start of Higashimuki Shopping Street, which is a really fun place to walk through and get a little snack. And if you know me, I can't do any video without starting it with a little snack. While I walk around, let me explain how to get here in the first place. Let's go. All right, I always recommend people to eat mitarashi dango, and this is not necessarily a special Nara food, although it is kind of a special Kyoto food. This looks super fresh and warm, and I can't resist it. It's really yummy. Also like caramelly and warm. All right, so we came here from Kyoto Station, and we took the regular Kintetsu Line train, which took about 50 minutes. If you want to get here faster, you can pay a little bit more, and you can take the Special Rapid, which will get here in about 35 minutes. One important thing to note is that we took the Kintetsu line, but you can also take the JR line, which might trick you because you'll see it says Nara. However, although that will bring you here, it'll bring you about a 12-minute walk further away than the Kintetsu station here. So the JR station is further away from everything in Nara than the Kintetsu station. So in my opinion, it's more convenient to just take the Kintetsu line. There's also a super fancy way to get here, and that is to take the Aoniyoshi train, which only has a few trains every day, but it is more of a sightseeing train, and you do need to get a special ticket, which you can get either online or at the station. All right, so now we are getting a little mochi at Nakatanidou. This place is pretty popular because they have a demonstration where they show how they hammer the mochi. So 10 minutes before the demonstration, this is already how busy it is. So I guess get here early, question mark, or be prepared to fight. I just got some, and I really want to try it. It's actually warm, and it has kinako on it, which is kind of peanutty. Let's go. Oh, it's so smooth. So you can see it has like the pieces of the red bean inside, and it's like warm. I always enjoy when it has the red bean inside like this because it has more texture to it. Super yummy. And it's only 200 yen, so nice. All right, now that we've eaten a lot of food, we're gonna head over to Kofukuji. They have little deer on the... Oh, he's pooping. It's because of all the rice crackers that they're given. Oh my god, it's the guy that made the mochi. That's hilarious. All right, we are almost to the temple, and let me show you what it looks like here. Look at this beautiful big lake. And then up here is where Kofukuji is. So this is the main entrance in, but they do have another entrance on the other side that is much easier if you have like a wheelchair or strollers, and so that will be here on the map. We've spotted the first deer. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Wow. So in case you didn't know, Nara was actually the former capital of Japan, and this was actually during the Nara period. So it was 710 to 794, and this was before the capital was moved to Kyoto. So Kofukuji was originally founded in 669, but it was moved here to Nara when the city became the capital in 710. The temple was established by the influential Fujiwara clan, just like Kazaka TAA, which we'll visit later. It's well known for its impressive structures, including 2 pagodas, the most notable being its 5-story pagoda, which is about 50 meters tall and the second tallest in Japan, and is unfortunately under construction right now. Also, if you watch my videos, you might remember that the tallest pagoda in Japan is at Toi Temple. Toi Temple's in Kyoto, and they have a monthly flea market that's super fun to check out. You should check out my video. Throughout its history, Kofukuji has played a vital role in the religious life of Japan, and it's been a center for Buddhist learning and culture. So when you come here, there's a lot of different places to kind of go inside. For example, here, and there's actually 2 different main halls. But since every place costs money to go in, if you only go in one place, the place I recommend is the National Treasure Hall. So I'm gonna take you over there now so we can check it out. So the Central Golden Hall is there. You're gonna see a million tour buses, and you're gonna see a sign for National Treasure Hall. And you're just gonna go right back here to this sort of unexciting building right here. All right, now we are at the National Treasure Hall, which means it's time to play Choose Your Fighter. All right, I'm gonna head in, and it's 700 yen for an adult. Let's go. Super cool, highly recommended. And now, let's see, which one is my favorite? You can see all of these, and they're all about a person size, so they're fairly big. And then they also have 2 huge statues, one of Shaka Nyodai and a super, super big one of Kannon, who is everywhere. You also see here at Kiyomizu Temple. Really, really cool, like 13th century stuff. It's been preserved for a very long time here. But my favorite one is gonna have to be Ashura. And maybe, truth be told, it reminds me a little bit of Zoro from One Piece. Really cool place. You should definitely pay the money to go inside here. Just remember, no pictures. I saw some guy try to take a picture and the staff was not pleased. It was actually kind of ominous. The guy took the picture and the staff walked up and said, "Erase, please." So they don't joke around, but it is really, really cool. It's very quiet, peaceful, really nice place to see a bunch of really old statues. So Nara is also famous for having a lot of very lovely gardens. So I'm gonna take you to one that I think is fabulous, but it's also free. It's called Yoshiki Garden. Let's head over there. Yoshiki offers a lovely mix of traditional Japanese garden elements. It has a moss garden, a pond garden, and a tea ceremony garden. It was established in the 20th century on a site that was once part of a temple called Mani Shuin, which dated back to the Kamakura period. But after the temple fell into disuse, the area was repurposed as a garden, which was later opened to the public. It's open daily from 9 to 5, and of course is free. Next door is actually another garden, Isuian Garden, which is lovely, but it does have an entrance fee. If you only need to hit up one garden, I recommend just dropping by Yoshiki. Alright, so we are finally at Toi Temple, which was built in 752. Behind me is the main gate. This place was commissioned by Emperor Shomu in order to unite the country through Buddhism, and it was supposed to imitate Chinese temples from the Tang dynasty. Todaiji is home to the Daibutsuden, which is the largest wooden building in Japan. And inside of that building is a giant Buddha statue. So the main gate behind me was built in the 12th century. Let's head through it. As you pass through the gate, you'll see 2 very impressive Neo guardian statues, and these just serve to protect the temple. This thing is huge. Hello. Are you here for Todaiji? Yeah, I have no food. Alright, so tickets here are 800 yen if you only want to see the Great Buddha, or if you want to go to the museum, it's 1,200 yen. And they have this little sign that says, please be careful that the deers don't eat your ticket, because it cannot be replaced, which is really funny. Got our 2 tickets, and like everywhere else, it is cash only. Wow, this place looks really small on camera, but it's huge in real life. This place is so beautiful, and it's huge. I can only imagine seeing this back when it was built. This is like the skyscraper of its time. That's amazing. When you go inside Todaiji, you'll see the Great Buddha, or Daibutsu, which is one of the largest bronze Buddha statues in Japan. As I said, the hall is one of the world's largest wooden structures, but it also has a really interesting history. So, in the mid-8th century, Japan faced a series of disasters, and Emperor Shomu had a grand idea to protect Japan: build Buddhist temples all across Japan. He believed that such acts of devotion would win Buddha's favor, and it would help to protect Japan from further troubles. So in 743, Emperor Shomu rallied the Japanese people in an unprecedented national project. He enlisted the help of a monk, who with the help of his disciples traveled far and wide across Japan, collecting donation money. But the people gave more than just money. They also gave rice, wood, metal, cloth, and even their labor. So imagine this. Over 2.6 million people helped out, with 350,000 of them directly working on what would then become Japan's largest bronze Buddha statue. Don't miss this spot at the back of the hall, where if you fit through this little hole, you'll reach enlightenment in the next life. But I was too scared. So when you're done at Todaiji Temple, you're gonna go through this big gate and you're gonna go get some crackers. Let's go get some food for these hungry deer. Okay. In the bag. Okay. These are the smartest deer because they're standing right where the food is. I have nothing. I have nothing. Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Yes, I have yummy rice cracker. I have yummy rice cracker for you. You're so cute. You are so cute. Do you want to come home? I have a little dog. You guys can like be besties. Here, let me break it in half for you. This looks yummy. Is this yummy? Yeah. Here you go. Here, let me break it for you. There you go. There you go. Yummy, yummy snack. Yummy, yummy. Before I came here, I thought they would be a lot more like aggressive, assertive, but they're so sweet. Yes, yes, yes. You guys are trained so well. This one's like my dog. It will nudge you until you give it food. I know, that's it. That's it. They say when you're done, if you have nothing else, you're supposed to go like this to show you have nothing. He's bowing. He's like, give me the food. Give me the food. I know you have it. All right. So I should note that recently there has been a little bit of, I got nothing else, baby. Nothing else. Recently there's been a little bit of controversy in Japan because some tourists have been not being so nice to the deer. For that reason, Japanese people are kind of on the lookout right now to make sure you're treating the deer nicely, which of course I'm sure you would in the first place, but just understand that they have lots of rules everywhere saying like, don't kick the deer, don't hurt the deer, don't tease the deer, don't do anything crazy. But they are really sweet. All right, we are now heading to Nigatsudo and Sangatsudo, where you can get an excellent view of the city. But you do have to hike up some stairs, so good luck. So this is Nigatsudo, meaning Hall of the Second Month, which doesn't technically mean February, but rather the second lunar month. It's famous for the Omizutori festival, which has been held annually in early March since 752. The ritual involves monks drawing sacred water from a well at the temple in order to mark the arrival of spring. So if you want to just hang out with some deer, right near Kazaka TAA is a place where you can pay 150 yen and go inside, and it's a giant open field with just you and the deer, which is kind of fun. Okay, look at this super cute omikuji. This is a fortune. This is probably the cutest fortune I think I've ever seen in my entire life. And they even have them in English. So I'm taking it from him. Let's open it up. It's so small. I got great good fortune. Super lucky. Yes, thank you, dear. It's because I fed them so much and they're happy with me. Look at his little face. Look at his little face. So you should definitely get this. This is at Kazaka TAA and it's only 600 yen. And this is much more exciting than just the normal paper omikuji. All right, let's check out the rest of the shrine. All right, so in order to go inside, it is 700 yen each. You get your tickets here. So this will take us to a special area where we can see some super cool lanterns, and I'm really excited to see them. Kazaka TAA was established in 768, and it's a significant Shinto shrine founded by, once again, the Fujiwara clan. The shrine was built to protect the city of Heijo-kyo, aka what is now Nara. The shrine is perhaps most well known for their lanterns. There's hundreds of lanterns, and they're donated by worshippers and lit during the biannual lantern festivals in February and August. Don't miss the chance to check out this really hidden area of beautiful lit bronze lanterns. All right, let's go inside. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Can you see me? Wow, it's kind of trippy. This is so cool. It feels kind of like I'm in lantern space. The shrine complex also includes several smaller auxiliary shrines, but it's surrounded by the primeval Kasagayama forest, a protected area that has not been altered for over 1,000 years. Once we finish here, let's head back to Kintetsu Nara Station, answer a few big questions, and of course, get a little more food. Alright, so let's talk deer. Why are they here in the first place? So the deer in Nara are considered sacred, and they have become a symbol of the city and its cultural heritage. This unique status dates back to the ancient times when deer were believed to be divine messengers associated with the Shinto deity Takemikazuchi no Mikoto, a god of thunder. According to legend, he was invited from Kashima, which is east of Tokyo, to Nara, and he was said to have been carried by a sacred white deer. Due to their sacred status, the deer were protected under imperial decree during the Nara period. Killing one of these deer was considered a capital offense until World War II, when the deer were officially stripped of their divine status. However, they are still protected as national treasures, and their well-being is protected by the local authorities. Today, over 1,200 of these special deer roam the areas of Nara. All right, I have one more rice cracker in my bag. Who is the lucky deer? When you get these rice crackers, they're called senbei, and you can buy these at a variety of places. Please wait, it fell apart. I'm sorry, I'm giving you crumbs. I know, you are very hungry. You're starving. Ah! All right, so is there a difference between Nara and Kyoto? Should you even come here in the first place? Nara and Kyoto are both famous as being former capitals of Japan, but there are some key differences. Nara was Japan's first permanent capital back in 710, and it was a major center for Buddhism. You can still see that influence today with places like Todaiji and the Great Buddha. But Nara's time as the capital didn't last very long. By 794, the capital moved to Kyoto. Kyoto then became the heart of Japan for over 1,000 years. It developed its own unique culture, focusing on art, literature, and the imperial court. So while Nara is more tied to early Chinese influence and Buddhism, Kyoto is where you get that distinct Japanese cultural refinement. So I recently made a video about uji, and one thing I pointed out is that in uji, The city is very small and walkable. Nara, on the other hand, is maybe not so small and moderately walkable. So technically you can get anywhere here walking, but it takes a lot longer, especially if you want to hit all the places that I've hit today. So my advice is you can walk, that's fine, nothing wrong with that. You can rent a bicycle. There's a lot of places near the station where you can rent the bicycle for the day. They have normal and electric bicycles. Or you can use a taxi, which is fun, or you can use a bus. Maybe not so fun. So completely up to you. There's no right option. Just think about it based off of your needs. All right, since we've done a lot of walking today, that means it's time to get more food. So we're gonna go get some super cute sweets. I'm so excited. So Nara is famous for a lot of really unique little foods. And the first of those things that I'm going to show you is dried persimmon wrapped in yuzu peel. A little bit threatening, but it smells nice. It smells very citrusy. It's very mild sweetness, chewy, good. I like it. Next we have the kuzu mochi. Well, I think it's made from kudzu, is what we call it, yeah. So it has a bunch of kinako on top, which is, like I said, peanutty, and it has like a black kuromitsu sweet sauce on top. Let's do it. This is like literally halfway between jelly and mochi. It's good. We are trying kaki no hazushi, which is like a sushi with preserved fish, kind of vinegary rice, and it's wrapped in a persimmon leaf. Literally just is sushi wrapped in a leaf. I'm trying to be optimistic about this. So I want to try sake, so salmon in the middle.
Open it.
Open? You open it? Oh, you don't eat the leaf?
Yeah.
I genuinely was about to eat this leaf. I literally would have eaten the leaf. So important news, update, don't eat the leaf. All right, itadakimasu. Yeah, so he just said you need to have a high level of being Japanese in order to enjoy that. I'm gonna have to agree with that statement. It was good. It was like a sushi, but firmer and like denser and more vinegary. It was actually not bad.
Okay.
Would I go out of my way to eat this again? No. Would I buy it for you and let you eat it? Yes. Maybe it's worth trying. It's good to try everything once, right? All right, people, hope you enjoyed my video. Make sure you check out my blog post, has a lot more information, and I'll see you in the next video.